My beautiful Cancer friends, how are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. So this is your new moon reading, everyone. We have the new moon gracing our skies on July the 5th. This new moon is in the sign of Cancer, which signifies a time of emotional renewal and heightened sensitivity in our lives. Now, Cancer is a water sign which is ruled by the moon, which governs our emotions, our intuition, and our domestic life. We're going to find out exactly how this energy is affecting your life. Now, personally, I feel that this is a time where a lot of us are going to develop, uncover, or tap into our spiritual gifts. From this moment until the end of the year, we're going to go through experiences which bring that spiritual gift out. So what I'm going to do for you today is open your reading with a spiritual gift oracle card, okay? Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message spirit has for you, followed by a spirit animal card where I read you the interpretation from the guidebook. Then I'm going to pull 3 personal messages for you and then close off with an angel number. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Cancer, let's call in spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that spirit would like you to hear around this new moon energy. So we are getting for you wise elder. Look at this. Some of you have this energy of the wise elder. So let's read the message of this card. You were born an old soul, Cancer, meant to ripen into your fullest potential, teaching and mentoring others who seek spiritual knowledge. So once again, you are born as an old soul, meant to ripen into your fullest potential, teaching and mentoring others who seek spiritual knowledge. So you're an old soul here, Cancer. How many of you feel this energy within you? Now, sometimes when we don't feel it, it's because we're meant to develop it through the experiences we experience in our life, okay? So ancestors, ancestral knowledge is coming through with this. So we are starting with the Wheel of Fortune. So there is a cycle that is closing, a new beginning here with this. So some of you are going to experience a sudden change in your life, a change in your experience in life through something, again, that happens suddenly, okay? Now, this is a major arcana card, so this energy is going to be prominent. However, it's in the background. So some of you are going to feel this intensely and others you're going to feel this subtly, all right? So the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Page of Wands. So you're being launched onto a journey. This is a new experience for you, Cancer. And I feel you're going to see a lot further through this experience in your life, meaning you're able to see further out with your future and what it is that you desire and what it is that you're going to do to get to that place. Okay, so a new journey is opening up for you. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my readings. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So the Page of Wands, and we got the 4 of Cups. So there's something that you really desire. This desire is very strong, Cancer. And what I'm getting is almost tunnel vision around this desire, not wanting to see any other way but this way. So Spirit is wanting you to release this attachment around some sort of an outcome or some sort of an unfolding around an outcome. Okay, and watch how things start to really improve for you. So the 4 of Cups. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon and your rising signs. So there's a spiritual journey, a long way that you have come here, Cancer. And what I'm getting is this Page of Wands. There's been a distance, a stretch here with you. Something that you have been dealing with or going through that goes back to your past life, into your ancestors. Okay, there's some sort of lineage, something that has to do with your lineage that has been attached to you. Your mom, your grandmother, this could be your dad, your grandfather, right? And it goes back. I don't know what this is, but I feel the part of your journey has to do with this aspect or something deeper that goes behind the meaning of whatever it is that's coming in from far beyond your past here. Now, there's something changing in your life, and it's a part of the experience, part of the journey that you're in, which is actually going to tap you into these gifts. So there's going to be information, there's going to be messages that come through in different ways. I do see a black raven. Okay, so a black raven that's been following you along or is a part of your family history, some sort of there's some sort of sacred experience around a raven for some of you. Now, the other thing I'm getting here is something to do with like spirit animals. Spirit animals, some of you are able to tap into the energy of spirit animals. There's a connection between you and the animals. This could be your pet dog, this could be your cat, right? But there's a connection here, and the information that you are seeking around what is happening in your life around a change is coming through this connection, through this, I don't know, they're showing you something here, Cancer, with the animals is coming in a way that is different than the norm here. It's almost like your cat's behaving differently, your dog might be, or perhaps you're seeing animals you haven't seen before. Like I'm seeing a coyote or even a fox. It's the orange tail with the white. That's a fox, isn't it? That is what I'm seeing here. So there's signs that are coming in, communication. This is your elders. These are your ancestors bringing you wisdom. And it's wisdom around this change that is happening, this cycle that is ending. Some of you have been in a loop energy where the same thing keeps happening to you. It feels like no matter what you do, you end up in the same kind of situation. It might feel different, but it almost feels the same energetically. And you're kind of like, why does this keep happening? Why do I keep meeting the same kind of people? Why do I go through the same kind of things? This is about to end in your life. You're about to cut the cord on that cycle that has been kind of taking you up and down all around in your life here. And you've actually activated this somehow. I don't know what you've done in your life here, Cancer, but you've done something. I don't know if you've implemented a practice where you have been really focusing in on shifting your own energy through an implementation of a practice like meditation. This could be yoga. This could be you eating healthy. It's like you're getting rid of toxins and things. See, I can't even say the word because they're wanting me not to say it. It's almost like it feels like a rubber band is what I'm getting here when I'm trying to say toxins. It felt like a rubber band that pulled me back. So there's this struggle with this, I feel, is coming through for some of you, like a struggle, and it's just so hard to kind of get through this. It's like you're about to break free, a breakthrough, something suddenly that just shifts. That's how it's coming in. And there's also this cold turkey energy, like you're going to a split second, it's going to change, or you decide one day that this is how it is, this is how you are, and you just change into that version. So a connection with your higher self is happening here. There's also karmic debts and karma is coming in some of your lives where you're really going to see karma sweep through your life. And I'm seeing some chess pieces kind of falling to the ground here. So some of, not to the ground, to the board, they just kind of fall over. It's like that sweep that came in and knocked everything down. I don't know what this means, but this is coming in energetically. And it's going to show up in your external world here because it's already shown up in your internal world. So I feel the sweep already happening, and the reflection of this is going to show up in some way in your life. And it's not something scary. It's just something that you see very clearly as a reflection. Okay, so there's something really big happening here, a cycle that is changing, a cord that is being cut, a thread that's being cut. We've got luck here as well. So some of you are going to experience some good luck through this energy. So this is a blessing in disguise, whatever's happening here. So that's where the good luck is being interpreted is through that blessing in disguise. It's like something is being lifted, like a veil's being lifted, and there's something dissolving, and you're able to see things clearly through this. Okay, so clarity is setting in through this turning of the wheel. It's like sparkles of good luck coming into your life. You're going to see bits and pieces of this. And it's a part of your journey. You're exactly where you need to be. So this is a confirmation from the universe to you right now, Cancer, that you, my friends, are exactly where you need to be in life right now. So release any kind of weight that you're carrying with emotions or anything else right now in your thoughts, in your emotions, whatever that is. Let's just drop it all for a moment. As you're watching this, allow yourself to connect to spirit, because they're going to show you the way here. Okay, so looking out the window, for example, if you see a crow, there's a message that's from that crow. Looking up the spiritual meaning. So for example, looking up Google to see what the spiritual meaning is. And there's tons of spiritual meanings. You're going to know which one resonates for you when you read it. Okay, so those are the messages coming in. And I feel it's so important to pay attention. You don't have to go around looking for the signs, Cancer. They're going to show up for you in your awareness. Now, when our awareness is heightened is when we're releasing energies of thought that have to do with worry and things that are, you know, boiling up within us, things that maybe happened yesterday, maybe things you're worried about for tomorrow, anxiety, all of this. It's kind of like you just put your feet on the ground for a sec. Just imagine, breathe through the energy and maybe count to 90, right? Count to 90 as you're breathing. Allow things to pass and just come into stillness. Practice doing this. This is going to be a part of your journey where you really tune in with spirit, your higher self, and they are going to show you the way. Okay? There are so many beautiful things that are coming in, and whatever blockages you feel like you have, whatever energies you have that are maybe slowing you down, you feel, or perhaps, you know, you're feeling like you're stuck, like there's quicksand and you're just sinking, or maybe you're feeling like you're in a, you know, some sort of, I don't know, lazy spell even is coming through here. A patch of the lazy. I get this sometimes. I'll get this on Mondays, especially, right? When you're starting off the week, I'm just like lazy. I'm in that lazy mode. I don't want to get up early. It's just, I want to be lazy. That's all it is. That's in this card as well. So everything is starting to melt away. Everything is starting to dissolve here. This is what I'm feeling with this card. And there's this revealing of your purpose, this revealing of the journey itself. Like you're able to see the landscape, you're able to understand it, you know where it is that you're going. So this is where a gift is coming in. This is communication. There is this understanding, this knowing, and this is the energy that is allowing you to open up to everything that you're going to experience or are experiencing. And this in itself is a journey, right? This is a cycle in itself. So you're going to experience over the next little while here. This could be a year out, 2 years, 5, 10, whatever the cycle is. There is this unfolding, there is this discovery, there is this exploration, there is this learning that is happening. And this understanding of, okay, this is what I meant to learn through this. So this, you are the one that's understanding all of this wisdom that is coming in through this card here today. Very powerful for you, Cancer. And there's this very grounded energy of acceptance of where you are, acceptance of just everything as it is, as it, you know, it's just this interconnectedness, this oneness that you're feeling to spirit, that I feel that has come into your life here, that you are experiencing, some of you, right? So very profound. And this is where an activation is happening. There's been something in your mind, something you have been desiring for a very long time here, Cancer. Perhaps it's come in, but it's not exactly what you had wanted it to be or desired for it to be, or maybe it's a version of that. Maybe you think this is what it is, but what's actually there waiting for you isn't what's already here in your life. I hope I'm explaining that right, because I feel that everything may be feeling good for you right now, Cancer, but there's almost like this missing piece to the puzzle, this missing piece to that life. Perhaps you don't even know what this is, but there's a feeling, there's a connection to it, and it doesn't reside in your reality just yet. So you're drawing this in, and Spirit wants you to release any kind of, because what I'm getting here is tunnel vision. This focus on the one thing and nothing else will do. It's like, no, I don't want that. I don't want this. But Spirit is wanting you to be open and flexible, because sometimes the way isn't just straight. There's turns and bends that you have to go to get to this place. And that straight and narrow path might feel like that's the way it is. It's easier, but there's so much that you're going to experience which might not work out that way. It's an illusion. This path is not straight and narrow. Okay, so Spirit wants you to open up and be flexible to looking in a different direction, because there may be something there that might lead you to this sooner. There's like a detour coming up a path, and I'm getting like a door being opened or a gateway showing up and a portal kind of energy, just something showing up and you're about to go through it. And if you're feeling like you're procrastinating on something, if you're feeling that there's fear or whatever this is, I feel that you're being held back. Maybe you're seeing the door there. Maybe you're seeing the portal, Cancer, and you're kind of like, I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to go. Maybe there's uncertainties or things that you're holding on to that aren't allowing you to move. And this is where Spirit wants you to release that. This is where you just drop that energy and let's just move forward and see where this takes us, especially if it resonates for you. If there's a calling or a longing, and if it has to do with something there in the background, so that feeling that's missing, you're feeling this feeling towards whatever this is that's shown up for you. So there's a decision. It's really interesting because it's reminding me of a movie that I watched where this person wanted somebody in their life and they were standing right there in front of them, but they just weren't seeing them because they wanted something different. It's like these different cups, but it's kind of staring you in the face. This is really interesting how this is showing up. So maybe this has to do with an individual in your life, a person, a desire to be with someone, to find the right partner. Perhaps there's somebody already in your life, or perhaps there's something that is already fulfilling, that maybe that's what needs to be, that's the hole that needs to be filled and not a relationship. It's almost like it's being seen through a different lens here. So in actuality, what you're desiring isn't what you think it is in your reality. It's something completely different. And perhaps because you don't recognize it as that, you're tuning it out. So, and deep meditation here, if you're able to practice meditation in your life, is going to open you up to what this looks like. So implement meditation in your life and to just open yourself up. There's no need to focus on anything. Just in that quiet space, it's where you spend some time in the void and allow your ancestors, people even that have passed on, your loved ones that are there waiting to guide you to whatever this is. So major unravelings and discoveries coming in here for you, Cancer. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull a bonus card from the Spirit Animals Oracle deck and read you the interpretation from the guidebook. So those of you that are seeing animals or insects in your life, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you. So we are getting wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. How many of you are seeing wasps? This is your confirmation today. If you're not, you're seeing one now. I remember when I was a young child, I was stung by a wasp. And ever since then, I've been terrified of wasps. 64 is the number on this card. So some of you might be 64 years old as you're watching this reading, or this number could be of significance. 6 and 4s, if you're seeing them, those are also confirmations. Those of you looking for timing, 6 to 4 days, 6 to 4 weeks, 6 to 4 months, and 64 days. So sometimes life stings. So let's pull the interpretation and read that to you. All right, so the message here is not all that Spirit creates in nature is easy to love. When we look through the eyes of wasp spirit, we recognize that even though sometimes life stings, there is a purpose for pain, just as there is a purpose for wasps in the natural world. Wasps keep insect populations down, supporting the growth of plants. So too, the sting of life may hurt, and you may feel deeply disappointed or even resentful that wasp spirit has shown up. But you will soon come to see that Spirit has something wonderful in store for you. You may well come to realize that being stung led to something far better that you had envisioned for yourself. Perhaps behind the scenes, Wasp Spirit was conspiring with Spirit to ensure that you could grow something of value to you. Spirit has a plan, and Wasp plays a part. Have you ever looked back and been glad your prayers weren't answered because the path you took led to something far better? Wasp Spirit is a reminder to reflect on those times, for today's sting may hurt, but something far better awaits you. So look at that. So embrace Wasp Spirit here, everyone. All right, now let's pull 3 personal messages for you. So feel free to pause this video, Cancer. Take a deep breath, connect to Spirit, and then come back and place these messages wherever they resonate for you. So your first message here is trust the journey. You're on a journey. That's a confirmation, but Spirit wants you to trust the journey. When you experience stagnation in your life, know it's the next level calling you. Answer the call and let go of the old. So once again, when you experience stagnation in your life, you know it's the next level calling you. Answer the call and let go of the old. So look at that. So your first message. Your second message is new beginnings. You are on to new beginnings here, a new cycle. And some of you have unlocked this cycle. So time to start something new and trust the magic of beginnings. It's in your hands right now to change your story. So once again, time to start something new and trust the magic of beginnings. This is in your hands right now to change your story. All right, and your third message is divine masculine. So they're wanting you to tap into that divine masculine energy. There's excessive masculine energy that needs to be balanced in order to feel harmonious within. Take a step back and find a more feminine approach. Okay, so some of you are meant to balance that masculine energy. There's excessive masculine energy that needs to be balanced in order to feel harmonious within. Take a step back and find a more feminine approach. So look at that. All right, so let's pull an angel number. Some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting 1919 cycles. This card's been showing up quite a bit for a lot of the signs today. So some of us are closing cycles and entering new ones. If you're seeing these numbers in this sequence, this is your confirmation today. So you can see these sometimes in a phone number, on a home address, maybe on a license plate or anywhere else. So karma will be paying you a visit, Cancer. Release the need to control because you cannot force things. Learn your lessons so that they don't repeat in the future. Make some space for new experiences. So karma is at play here, everyone. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you are receiving warnings around something, so pay attention. Judgment Day is also coming in here, and this doesn't have to be a negative experience, okay? So don't be afraid when you hear these words. Some of you are under influence, or there's an influence of energy around you. Power is coming in. There's a changing of cycles and a rebirth energy at play. So this is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.